It's February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And I wanted to make a video today just a quick one, because I am getting my second round of the COVID vaccine today. So I know I won't be up to it tomorrow. But I want to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. I posted little tiny versions of my series of different types of love on my TikTok this past week, the Miss Micah TikTok, MSMICAH, and in my playlist on YouTube and on Facebook page, Miss Micah Facebook page, you would see in the playlist for love and relationships, you will see the series that I made a couple years ago, because every year around Valentine's Day I have to share the different types of love, because sometimes if we're single or we're having a difficult time in our love relationships, then it's important to tap into all the types of love so that we don't feel bitter, and we can have some self-compassion, and we can celebrate love in all its forms and what Valentine's Day really is, which is, based on a person that did everything they could to help other people honor love and their relationships at the risk of his own life, which he ultimately lost because of it. That's the story anyway. And yes, it's also tied to Lupercalia, but I've also created former videos on that. You can go and look those up if you're interested in more on those in the same playlist. So I wanted to update you all as well and let you know that I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, not lupus. I was worried that's what it was. So my inconsistency with videos and posting is a little bit easier to explain, even if it's just to myself. I'm a little more forgiving and can be more self-compassionate now that I understand the direction of where I need to go in my healing process now, as well as be a little more forgiving with my inconsistencies, my difficulty with my thoughts. I will have beautiful thoughts and beautiful things I want to write, and the second I sit down, it's just gone. And I've been really hard on myself for this because I couldn't figure out why. And I hope the wind isn't making this worse. But it's a beautiful, windy, cloudy day here in the Valley of the Sun, and I'm enjoying it. And I put on my warm, fuzzy red sweater, waiting for my love to come home. I had a rough night last night and had to stay home from work today so I could sleep longer. So I just wanted to express my love for followers, for those of you who are following me because you want to understand and appreciate yourself and how you can express Fibromyalgia, which is the self-love, self-compassion form of love that I talk about finally in my TikTok. It's the 8th of the series of 8 types of love that I talk about. So in the spirit of Fibromyalgia being the most important so your other relationships can remain healthy, my hair looks weird when it blows that way. I'm going to continue to document my process in healing, probably slip and slide here a little bit, and try to make sure that I'm being transparent in my process. But that's kind of why I do it, is because on my journey of self-compassion, when you can be hard on yourself and fall into depression really easily with fibromyalgia, my digestion issues, everything has been explained by this. So I'm excited that the dragon that I have been, that's battling for me, so much so that it's weakening me and hurting me, that I have something to talk to and say thank you for fighting so hard for me and remaining hypervigilant. But we're okay, and we're going to find more ways to make you feel supported so you don't have to work so hard. This dragon that we call fibromyalgia, that is related to my chronic fatigue syndrome and Epstein-Barr that I've had for at least 20 years, probably since childhood. I have come to discover, because I've had these symptoms since childhood. So thank you for being my followers. If you continue to do so, I will start to intermingle everything I've always discussed with what I'm currently experiencing, because mind, body, and spirit, and healing all of it, it's all related, it's all interconnected, and every day is going to be unique and unpredictable. And on my Patreon will evolve to where it'll be more like a personal diary until I have a more consistent thing I feel like I can help people with. Yeah, so Right now it's more of the Miss Micah Shadows diary. Patreon will be more like a diary of my rawness. And I'll put the fluffier stuff on YouTube. But anyway, thank you for your support. It's loud outside, so I'm going to end this. But happy Valentine's Day. Sending you love and appreciation.